But their cooking styles couldn't be further apart, with one playing it safe and the other anything but.
You don't take risks in this competition with this brief. You're going to go out.
Despite the fighting talk, with a place at the national finals at stake, Chris Fearn hasn't entirely thrown caution to the wind. He's reined in his meat-heavy concept by adding a veg for the judges.
Doing a wee potato salad here with rat-tail potatoes.
But his rival thinks this could be the dish's Achilles heel.
You know, it was already a big board of food, wasn't it? And
Yeah.
The spuds on it.
He's got 5 cuts of meat to bring to the pass and is feeling the pressure as he gets them onto his butcher's block, another prop he's brought in specially.
3, 4, 5. Am I missing anything?
He'd better not be, as there's a lot riding on this course.
Okay, guys. Off you go. Steady, steady, steady. Very happy.
So, will the judges think Chris Fearn's suckling pig platter a worthy centrepiece for the People's Banquet?
Wow.
Catherine Wheeler Fawkes.
Oh, look at that.
That is good.
That's a real celebration of pig, isn't it? We've got black pudding and spare ribs and crackling and pork chops.
You certainly know this is a main course, don't you? I mean, this is heavy-hitting stuff. So delicious.
I mean, really, I think this is one of the finer pork dishes I've ever tasted. I'm finding it difficult to find fault with it.
I think it needs a salad or a veg or something.
It needs a green in there of some sort, I do. I mean, I think it's lovely potato salad, and you've got a sharpness of the caper berries and the little gherkins in there, which give it a sharpness. And there is something, slivers of, you know, very finely chopped greenery.
Yes, there's green stuff in there, Prue. What more do you want?
They're spoken like a true Irish.
You know, I love the board, I love the presentation. It'd look beautiful at the banquet. It's the essence of the competition.
Chris Fearn's pork is going to take some beating. Will Chris Bell's accompaniments give his suckling pig the edge? He's playing it safe with rolled loin, black pudding hash browns and savoury apple crumbles. A chefy twist on a Sunday roast that demonstrates his technical prowess.
So Chris, you're not making any changes to your main course?
Absolutely nothing.
You don't think you should have made some changes?
Yeah, I was really happy with my first 3 courses. You know, if they're a little bit safe and that was the worst that was wrong with them, I can live with that, you know. Presenting them to 3 different people here, so maybe I'll get a different reaction.
But suckling pig is lean and he needs to get the cooking of it spot on, or risk it being dry and tough.
Have you rested long enough, chef?
I've rested it.
Time up, he gets his rolled suckling pig onto its serving board, his black pudding hash browns into their basket, and delivers his roast to the pass.
Okay, go.
This looks nice, huh? You alright?
Don't know.
Yeah?
I'm a little bit worried about the main course. I'm not sure if I cooked it as well as I could have, or as well as I should have. But, you know, it's in the hands of the judges. They'll decide.
Has Chris Bell let himself down on technique? The judges won't make any allowances.
Listen to that crackling, isn't it? It just sounds so delicious.
We were always going to see some carving in this competition.
It's Sunday roast.
That looks like good pork.
It looks like very good crackling.
You may have a whole basket of them.
Thank you.
I suspect it's...
Oh, it's got look.
Black pudding in the middle. It's a little black pudding pie, and I want some salt.
That's not...
What do you think of this?
I don't think the pork has much flavour. It's very tough.
Genuinely, I can't find anything good about it at all.
This apple crumble is absolutely delicious, and with custard, it would be fantastic.
Yeah, exactly. You get is the pudding included?
The pudding is wonderful.
The only thing that I think is really good is the cabbage.
I think the sauce. I think the gravy is very good.
I just don't see its suitability in any way for a sort of an event like this. I think that the concept of the dish is too traditional. It is sort of meat and 2 veg, for want of a better word. A feast for the eyes, it's not.
Chris Bell has no idea his main course has bombed with the judges, and with his rival out in front, it all comes down to their desserts. Chris Fearn's grand finale is his box of miniature lemon delicacies, a fun twist on old favourites.
People that are going to be at this banquet, you know, they're going to be wanting something half decent, and it's quirky. They'll be expecting glam, fireworks, Do you want to give them the food that they are used to seeing, that they're comfortable with?
I say a lemon.
What's wrong with
I'm
Battenberg
only
cake?
saying, don't take it.
Battenberg cake,
I'm only saying.
lemon ice cream. What?
No, I'm just asking. I say a
Custard
lemon.
tart? Lemon meringue? Chris's whole menu today has been very safe, very restaurant orientated. Me, on the other hand, have done something a bit more chancy, a bit more risque. But it has to be risky for this competition. It just has to be.
He's pulling out all the stops with his last course, but who will have the last laugh?
It's just sharp. Sticking out a shot of gin into that, be alright. Nice though. Right.
Confident he's onto a winner, he gets his lemonade into its bottles, slices his lemon and licorice Battenberg, and gets it into its specially designed box, with his lemon tarts, meringues and ice cream.
Right, boys. Off we go, boys.
So, will the judges think Chris Fern's quirky lemon dessert has what it takes to represent his region?
A box of delights.
Oh,
It is a box of delights too.
Wow.
and a lemon drink.
It's lemon pop.
Looks good.
Yeah, it does look good.
I think this would cause an enormous amount of
fun.
entertainment
yeah.
and fun.
I'm a bit of a piggy, so I quite like getting 4 mini puddings. I think I'm getting, you know, and a drink. I'm in seventh heaven there, you know.
I think it's nearly perfect. The meringue could be just a little bit more toffee-ish, perhaps a little browner.
The ice cream, I think, is really disappointing.
Lacks
It lacks
flavour
lacks
or
oomph,
creaminess
yes.
or anything.
It's a very, very nice idea. I just don't think the individual parts are of sufficiently high quality. I think they're nice, they're good, but they're not amazing.
I do think this is amazing.
Yeah, the Battenberg's the best thing,
I
absolutely.
mean, it is wonderful.
A lot of pleasures about it, but I think a little more refinement on each and every one of the elements, and I think actually then you might have a really cracking end to our great banquet.
So they loved Chris Fern's presentation, but not all his desserts. Will meticulous chef Chris Bell be able to outclass his rival with his pudding's execution?
I really screwed it up yesterday. You know, kept me awake most of the evening, you know.
He's making lemon curd tart with buttermilk ice cream and is sticking to his guns despite fluffing its presentation yesterday.
The dessert didn't work because it's a bad dessert. The dessert didn't work because I didn't execute it properly. So if I can try and do it today, then who knows?
He's desperate to redeem himself and is feeling the pressure.
I had some jelly in a jug and it's gone. Where's the jelly that was in the jug?
He knows a mistake now could play into the hands of rival Chris Fern.
You alright, Chris?
No.
You're getting very flustered over there. What's wrong?
Never you mind.
Determined to hold his nerve in front of his less anxious rival, he puts the finishing touches to his lemon curd tart, scoops his buttermilk ice cream into the awaiting cones, and turns his attention to their dry ice presentation, the crucial element that let him down yesterday.
Go.
Well done, Chris. Huh?
I'm just glad to get that out, honestly. Regardless of the score, I'm just...
It was good, man. It was good. It all came together.
Well done.
You know what I mean? That's us.
Enjoyed it.
End of it. That's it. Go get a beer.
Another lemony dessert for the judges, but whose will they prefer?
It looks like a witch's cauldron.
You can't go wrong with a bit of dry ice,
I
can
know.
you?
Endlessly fascinating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Taste of
It's different.
yogurt or
Yes.
buttermilk.
What a disappointment. I mean, I think you're going to get lovely ice cream, or what you get is some sort of empty health.
Yogurt.
There's a drink to go with this.
Thank you.
I don't know, you pour it on or drink it.
I think it's rather good.
It's delicious, isn't it?
It's really good lemon curd, that. It's got that lovely sort of thick custard, rich, heavy custard feel to it.
But the biscuit at the bottom is not good.
It's not bad. I like this. I think it's a good. I think it's a good thing.
The top is lovely.
I think the presentation could be improved, obviously. I wonder if you could make one that just would go all right down the middle of the table.
Yeah,
That'd look good, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Like
And
then you
roll it out.
Well, then you help yourself to the bit in front of you.
Maybe he could raise it up with dry ice underneath it, or sparklets or something. I think it needs a bit more oomph.
Theatre. Bit
Yeah.
more theatre. Bit more theatre, darling.
So, has Chris Bell's dessert tipped the scales in his favour?
It all depends on what the judges are looking for. Whoever got the brief right and executed their dishes right today will go forward.
Both Chris's have put their hearts and souls into their menus, but their fates are now out of their hands.
Do the judges have a sense of humour? I don't know. I hope they do. Otherwise, I'm out.
Time for the judges to find out which dishes belong to which menu. Remember, they still don't know who cooked what.
I think the first course is a bit of a surprise to me, but I think the rest of them stack up pretty much as I expected.
Chris Bell's put together a safe restaurant-style menu he thinks will appeal to everyone, while Chris Fern's done exactly the opposite and conjured up high-risk dishes to get people talking. But the judges will only know whose is whose once they've chosen their winner.
well, I've made my decision. What about you?
I have.
Yes, Oliver, I have, thanks.
Okay, good. Well, let's call in the chefs.
For Chris Fern and Chris Bell, the wait is finally over. Just one of these chefs will be back to fight another day.
Welcome, chefs. Well, we've had some amazing cooking, and you should both be proud. It's been fantastic. But this is a competition, and there can only be one winner. So, Prue, have you made up your mind?
I have, Oliver. And it's menu B.
Matthew?
It's menu B for me as well, Oliver.
I also chose menu B. So that means it's a clean sweep. We don't know who cooked menu B, neither do you. Let's find out. So the chef going forward to represent Northern Ireland in the national finals of the Great British Menu is Chris Fern. Well done.
Well done, Chris.
Bad luck, Chris.
It's all right. You cooked good.
I have to say that pork dish was, one of the best pork dishes I have ever eaten. It was absolutely spectacular.
Thank you very much.
It was your menu, which I think embraced the spirit of the occasion to perfection in our view. It had humour, it had wit, and it had actually wonderful food to eat as well.
Thank you very much. I took a massive gamble, but I knew I had to take a gamble.
Well, Chris Bell, I'm sure we'll see you again. Chris Fern, well done. We look forward to seeing you in the national finals of the Great British Menu.
Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, guys.
Well done.
Thank you.
The Great British Menu is one tough nut to crack. Got to take risks. You've got to be brave. And I wasn't brave enough this week.
Cheers, 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 cheers.
It's up to you now.
That's it. I'm just a normal cook from Belfast. I come here and do this. It's just absolutely amazing. So stop me now.
Next week, it's the turn of the Northwest, and returning champion Lisa Allen, who cooked for His Royal Highness the Prince of Wales last year, is up against two formidable opponents.
I think it's a new slate, new competition.
Yeah, he seems a bit of a boy over there in the corner though, doesn't he, like?
If you want to fight outside, all of you, I'll take you all up.
Who are both determined to send her packing.
It's not can, it's not if, it's not when, it's I'm going to win it this year.